gotta remember to be on player 1, that's important. But yeah, looks like we're about to get started here, probably in about 20 seconds from me saying this. And both have readied up. Good luck to both runners.
Yeah, good luck to both of them. I am super excited.
Alrighty, I will be back with you in about 2 minutes. I have just a couple more things to do, and I will be joining you here.
Okay, go ahead, Ben. Good luck to both of them, and they are off. So we both see both players playing in Japanese, which is really standard if you're going really fast at this game. We hope to see clean World 1s, or expect at least. They are flying their way through this level. You know how YI2 works? Yeah, both 360s. No problem at all. So now, I was watching Slash this morning, and he was... Well, not this morning, like a little bit earlier. And he was practicing this level, so let's see if that practice paid off. And he dies to box jump. So Steve's gonna take the lead early in the match. This is one of those levels that you really depend a lot of muscle memory. And if you haven't played in a while, it can really come and bite you. Like we see here. He grabs the mushroom for safety. And Slash dies again after the midway, which is gonna give Steve a comfortable lead. Already out of YI3, going to YI4. Slash trying to get P-Speed again so he can finish the level faster. Now we see him here. Go safety for those brown platforms to deaths, but he's out of there. So Steve with around a level of advantage.
So I'm just noticing that Steve has a PV of 1046. That is a real improvement since seeding occurred.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That'd probably be a top 10 seed. So that's a very, very good time.
Steve got the 1046 on Friday of last week.
Oh wow. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Steve just making his way through room 1. Looks good to be on pace for 281, even though played it a bit safe. So that final boss, as always.
That final boss gets us every time.
So yeah, a couple of unfortunate things for Slash at the start there, but hopefully I can just ignore that.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, and I was gonna note that Steve took the Fire Flower, but he loses it on Iggy. So I don't know if he'll be able to do the D-boost in Final Door at the end. Gets hit.
I think you might be slightly ahead. I'll be honest.
Are you watching?
Not of me, just the restream in general.
Oof.
No, it's cool.
It's so hard.
It is pretty tough. At some point, I would hope to have a better sort of infrastructure for this, where we can know for certain that everyone's always synced up. I would look to speed gaming for inspiration in that, but it's a lot of work. It's so much work. But yeah, speed gaming is awesome.
I did commentary for a race in the Super Mario Sunshine Any Percent tournament. I think it was semifinals. I did some commentary, and speed gaming has like a really interesting like platform for commentary. Like you have to go to their website and watch some stuff there, and I'm like, well, that's complicated.
It's absolutely brilliant because again, it just it makes certain that streamers, commentators, everybody's synced up. It's a really good setup.
Well, we see Steve with the 361, really good flight speed.
Oh no! Gets nailed by that Super Koopa, wow.
Yeah, and he's gonna go get this cape again. Slash having a little bit of trouble there taking off, but he should be fine now. He's gonna make a pit stop at the clouds. Stay with a solid dry room. Let's hope he keeps the shell throughout the level.
So yeah, even though Slash had 2 deaths, why still not that much in it.
Yeah, just a level behind, yeah.
Okay, Slash doing a pretty good job of, Steve doing a pretty good job of holding onto this shell. And, of course, loses it on the very last guy. That's, I apologize. I cursed that, definitely. Slash, unfortunately, losing the shell pretty much straight away. But is able to take the P-switch to the end. Oh yes, and Slash just did something there that I'm quite fond of. If you've got to take the P-switch to the end, instead of throwing it to the right, throw it against that left wall. It's a lot quicker, and it means that P-switch isn't just going to fly into the void.
Yeah, and stay with a really, really solid ghost house.
Yeah, 369 door. It's pretty solid.
Really, really good.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna just be quiet now. Apparently my stream was about 50 seconds behind. Whoops. I am so good today.
Yes, here we see Slash struggling a little bit on getting P-speed on room 1 of Donut Secret House. So then he grabs that second mooring completely safe, so he just floats through it instead of flying over it. Just to be safe and not be hit and keep his cape. Yeah, Steve already at Star World 2. Actually didn't see his zips because I was watching Slash not getting hit, but I'm pretty sure he did really well. 259 had a little bit of trouble. 88 zips, okay, so that was like he lost some in-game seconds to perfect zips, but that's completely fine. It was still faster than not zipping. So Steve going for the safe strats in Star World 4. Interesting to see a player with a 1046 BB go for these strats. It's gonna just float down here instead of risking it dying going under in Star World 4. But it gets a 272.
Yeah, it is very interesting seeing that safe strat there. Sometimes I would find weaving through those platforms to be pretty difficult as well, but
yeah, definitely. For me, like for example, for me, it was easier to learn under strats than learning to float through the platforms.
Yeah, because obviously your flight speed's going to be different every time, and that's hard to account for live, especially if you're uncertain about your speed as well.
So yeah, Steve attempts the door fly, but takes off to the wrong direction and loses it, so grabs the cage there in room 2.
That was interesting. I think Steve might have hit extra Y after jumping there, because he ended up changing direction. I'm not sure what happened. That was interesting.
That second Mega Koopa was booby right there, but 350 Bowser door, really solid dark room, didn't lose speed.
Yeah, dark room was nice.
And Slash with the 271 Star World 4, which was a little bit off from perfect flight speed, but really good still. Really solid. Now we're gonna see Slash in the Bowser's castle. Let's see which rooms he picks.
Interesting. Stiv going for the right-hand side cape kill, the second hit.
So Slash is gonna do the damage boost in room 5. So he's gonna save a little bit of time over Stiv here. Struggles a little bit with the door, but he's in there. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but Slash's dark room is so dark on my screen.
Yeah, it's incredibly dark for me. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Aria.
So yeah, both players in Bowser at the same time, but Steve ahead by like 2 faces, so should be looking good here.
And as to be somewhat expected, Stiv looking very comfortable in this Bowser fight. The muscle memory absolutely solid.
And Slash as well with a really good phase 1 cape kill, got the 2 insta hits, which is surprising considering he hasn't played SMW for like a year. And time for Stiverson, a really good cape kill.
GG. Very, very nice. Yeah, so Stiv apparently did hit that button. Yeah, it looked like he changed direction midair.
So Slash taking that first hit in phase 2 really safe, gets the ball skip, but doesn't do the fly over Bowser. That's a really good safe strat if you're not sure of your visual cues for that hit. Gets that first hit of phase 3, and then I think he's gonna be... Gets that insta hit as well. Nice.
GG, well done, Slash.
GG to Slash. GG to Stiverson as well. Really clean run. Getting that sub 11. The sub 11 dream. Really solid for a race. Okay, I'm gonna be right back for just a second, and I'll be right back.
Alright, folks, that was a pretty good one. So, MrStiverson making it 1-0. If Stiv wins this next one, we'll take down the match, but if not, we will be having a decider. So, Slash has a bit of an uphill battle at the moment. Gotta win 2 on the bounce in order to take this down, but definitely possible. I promise you, it is possible. We've seen 1 instant of that so far, and I reckon we're probably going to see a couple more of that. Oh, you're on file A? Oh.
Okay, I'm
file A is bad for you.
Wanted to get my phone so it doesn't ring later mid-race.
Well, actually, that's a good point. I
So,
will
yeah.
mute
Wait,
in case
go
I
ahead.
hear California Love in the middle of this.
So yeah, Steve with 10 seconds off his BB. Not too bad, not too bad. Really solid, showing that consistency.
Alrighty, Mooney, it has been a pleasure doing co-commentary with you, but unfortunately I have a couple of things I need to do before the main block this evening, which I'll be involved with. But I'm sure you'll have no problems doing this. I love commentary, so thanks so much again for everything.
Do you know who's doing commentary for after me? Because I can only comment this race.
Oh, it probably will be me. With names down, I'm pretty much the default, which I'm more than happy to do. But
Okay.
obviously, if anybody out there is interested in even helping out with commentary, just let us know. Everybody is welcome to give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, take
Okay.
care, and we will be underway pretty soon.
Okay. Thank you. See you, Ben.
Bye.
So yeah, it seems like our racers are starting to get ready in their other SRL room. So yeah, what can we see better from this run? Probably Steve doesn't want to lose that flower to Iggy for sure. And then most likely Slash doesn't want to die twice in YI3. But then after that, it was, I would say, kind of solid. Yeah, for sure. It was both really good runs from both of our runners. Steve only being 2 seconds off his PB, and I'm pretty sure like Slash was as well, like 10 seconds off his PB as well. So I'm being notified that the SRL race is about to start. So yeah, here we go. They are off. Yeah, my walk doing the amazing job of the restreamer, letting me know when how the SRL room is doing, considering I'm not in it. I don't understand why I have such a bad time with SRL. I just don't understand it. Good luck to both of our runners. Yo, Stiverson with the 361, which of course gives him the advantage of 30 seconds right off the bat. Slash making that same mistake again in the beginning of YI3. Let's make sure he gets it. Box jump can be a really hard strat if you don't have any muscle memory. Steve gets it perfectly with the 259. So yeah, 258 is great. 259 is taking advantage of those round platforms momentum, because they push Mario forward a little bit, so you can save a little bit of time with them. And then Slash takes those last platforms safely, and he finishes the level. Slash, you'll be fine. We believe in you. So yeah, Steve doesn't get the shell jump in YI4, which gets him a 275, which is still the most optimal time you can get if you are not doing shell jump. Yeah, Steve with a really clean room 1 Iggy gets a 281, which is really good. Trying to open the challenge here to see for the interview later. That was a really, really clutch jump right there in the cage. Gets a 279, which is still really decent. Steve gets the 241 whistle time, and he saves his Fire Flower. Doesn't get hit by Iggy at the end of that battle. So he will probably go for the D boost now in room 5 of Bowser's Castle. And Slash with the 239 also keeps his Fire Flower. Steve going into DP1. Grab his cape, no props. And flies. So in this level, their flight speed is gonna determine how fast they of course, how fast they fly through this level. You're aiming towards a 362, and he gets a 361, which is really close to that perfect flight speed. Yo, Slash with 362. Really, really good. And Steve keeps his shell through the entirety of DS1. Oh, and Slash gets hit by one of the fish in Star World 1. So he might go back for the cape in DP1. We'll see. So at the same time, Stiverson with a really spicy ghost house right there. Spicy. So yeah, Slash goes back for that cape in Dunno Plays 1, mostly so he can do the strats he knows for the secret house. Struggles a little bit to getting that P speed again in that fly. But this time he decides to fly over the boo ring. Just gonna save him some time there. And then Stiverson attempting to go for some zips. Zips towards the left and misses the key. And he gets it after a few attempts. But that was spoopy. So this is gonna make Slash a little bit closer. It's gonna make that gap a little bit different. And Slash is gonna save a bunch of time on Steve right here. Slash gets that mini zip. 287. Still faster than not zipping. He saved like 2 in-game seconds. Agathor. Hey, zips aren't free. Yeah. Slash deciding to swimming through those fishes and just spinning them. I feel like that's a safer strat if you're good with spinning with items. If you don't remember the visual cue, because you can get hit by those fishes, and I've done it a million times. So Steve here going to Bowser's castle. He misses the door fly again, which makes him need to go through this room slower. But we are gonna see the D-boost here, which is faster than, of course, not doing the D-boost. And saves him some time from over last race that he couldn't because he lost his flower. Slash gets the door fly. He's also gonna go for the D-boost as well. Actually, the D-boost strat is really easy if you learn how many crushers you need to go and just jump at the right time. Really easy strat and save some time. Slash gets hit by that Mecha Koopa, which is awful. That sucks. Steve here with a really clean phase 1. No problem at all. That Mecha Koopa can be really nasty. Yeah, that's a big baby rage right there. That happened to me in my first race of the tournament. Well, in my second race, but my first round, I got hit by that Mecha Koopa and killed the PB. So yeah, Steve around a phase ahead from Slash. Still really close races. Both players in Bowser at the same time. Getting that insta hit, nice, Steve. In time, an RTA run of 11:22, really solid. That's sub 11:30. GG to both of the runners. Steve. Let's see if Slash goes for the first hit here. Probably most likely going for it. There he go. Oh, he takes a little bit of time there, but he should get the hit. And yep. That is time for Slash as well. GG's, my dudes. Slash. GG's. If any of you guys want to hop in the waiting room channel for a small interview, I would appreciate it, and I know the community would as well, so we can hear your comments on your races and your runs. Yeah, great runs considering you haven't played forever. That is completely true. Where is this? Trying to open the challenge here, and it seems like MrStiverson is gonna go to round 3, and he's gonna face the winner between Venom Play and Retro Bob. So slash. What is this? Oh, I got Bob's second round. Oh my god. And then Slash is gonna go ahead and in the losers bracket, he's gonna face Sharky 2107, which was actually who I faced in round 1. So I don't know if any of you guys, Slash, if you're down for an interview. If not, that's fine. If any of If either you can, that's fine. And we'll just go ahead and get ready to set up for our next races. Remember that we have a really packed day today, so that's fine. Make sure we're sticking in time for all of our races today. You're in the waiting room, sure? Okay. Yo, Slash, hello. GG's.
Thank you, Moni.
Yo, no problem, Steve. GG's to you as well. Congrats, and we'll see you in round 3. How are you, Slash? How did that feel?
Weird?
Why?
I literally have not completed a run of this game in over a year.
So it felt weird to just be back at it?
Yeah, like I practiced like when the tournament was announced, I pulled it out and I was like, let me just practice a little bit. And I was like, all right, I can get through the levels. The next day I spent 30 minutes at Cape Kill. I was like, okay, I kind of remember. But I've been doing so much running a randomizer league and playing some other stuff that I was like, it's like a dirty old bike. I can still kind of ride it.
Well, I mean, you definitely can ride it. I feel like you got solid runs considering you haven't played for a year. Sub 12 and sub 12:30 are really, really decent runs.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't catastrophic aside from just dying in YI3 twice each run. I need to remember when to jump and how to jump.
Well, I guess you now you learn, and are you gonna? Of course, you're gonna continue, right? You're gonna do your losers round.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop out. That's outrageous.
Yeah, outrageous. So yeah, you're gonna be facing Sharky 2107, which is actually the player I beat in round 1.
You mean I would have? You mean there was a chance I could have played you second round?
Maybe. Hey, who knows? People are rooting for me against Volpe today, and I don't even know why.
I mean, I'm rooting for you.
So it's like, in the SMW, especially 11 exit, one death can change the run and the race. So you never know. And I mean, I know you're an experienced runner, so maybe that knowledge can come across, can come to play in a race against someone which is probably newer, but I mean, Steve has been on the grind for the past few weeks. He's doing amazingly, and the consistency just really showed up today.
He's talking about how he got seeded based on his third run, but that says a lot. I have this my PB is a year old, and I just haven't touched the game since. And You get like almost like basically 11 minutes on your third run. Like that's
Yeah,
getting better.
yeah, and Steve PB'd last Friday with a 1046, so it's like I think that's top 10 seed right now. I'm pretty sure.
Last time I was in a Super Mario World tournament, like a year and a half ago, like seeding wasn't as thorough as it is now, and I ended up getting my first 2 matches were ex Paco and
oh my god,
Sweetie T,
dude.
and like it's
Was
because
this Alcazos?
yeah,
tournament?
it's because they didn't have PBs.
Oh my god.
And it was like, okay, that's real fair. I guess I'm just done.
Imagine X Paco playing SMW. Good meme.
Oh boy.
But yeah, thank you so much for your runs and races, and thank you for the interview. It's been great to see you back at it for sure.
Yeah, no problem. I always happy to help. Come in and talk, and it's still fun to play. It's SMW bad game meme, but it's still fun.
SMW, put it in the trash, but we also love it. So
I mean, it's the game that got me into speedrunning, so I got to pick it up
Most
every
of
once
us.
in a while.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, take care.
Bye, Slash. So yeah, that was it. GG's to Slash and Steve, and congrats to Steverson, who's gonna move forward in the winners bracket. He's probably gonna face, like I said, the winner of Retro Bob and Bet on Play. Retro Bob with the #1 seed. So that's gonna be really hyped to see both of these players. And yeah, just a reminder, like you guys can see right now on stream, we have a really packed day. We have at 3 p.m. in like 15 minutes, Javi versus Thunderbust coming up. Agathor versus Thunderface. It's also gonna be really good. Shady Force versus Monochrome at 4, and then me, your girl. I think the only girl in the tournament against Volpe at 5 p.m. We also have Fitz, who's also been doing a lot of commentary, and Walking Ed. And then you don't want to miss the 9 p.m. Super Mario Advance 2 Super Mario World 11 Exit Ghost Luigi Tournament Finals. Dr. Cool versus Smart Ball. That's gonna be great. And then wrapping it up with Area 51 versus Super Mega Def. Yeah, you guys wanna stick around for all of the races, and I'll be commentating later tonight for the Area 51 versus Super Mega Def. So I'm gonna pass on the mic, but I think we're gonna go offline for like around 10 minutes so we can set up for the other races, especially because we have a four person race happening at the slot of 3 p.m. So yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you for the Super Mario World community for letting me commentate. It's been really fun, and I hope you guys stick around for all of the action we have coming up this afternoon. Love you guys. Bye.